Hello there, John Dignan here, and I'm recording this video for you to see some features of Bob. What is Bob? Bob is IBM's developer productivity tool fueled by AI. It's interesting and somewhat unique in the sense that it is both designed for integration into an enterprise for enterprise use, and it's also multi-model, including models from IBM Granite that are purpose developed for coding, Meta Llama models, and models from OpenAI and Anthropic. Bob does routing based upon the task that we're going to perform. And I'm going to start now by opening Bob and doing an enterprise sign-in. Bob is running on my computer here. It's a Mac, happens to be a Mac. And we are ready to do an enterprise sign-in. I'm signing in with a passkey. And that login now takes me into Bob. So we will see that Bob is now signed in. Okay, now first of all, you can see my usage up here, and that is a usage limit. And I've also auto-approved, I've turned off auto-approval. So I'm going to give the option to read, but I will do other things as we go. The other thing I'm going to do, well, I'm going to just start. I'm going to ask Bob, help me define an architecture for a stock position keeping system. I'm in plan mode right now, and it wants to understand my scope. A personal system, multi-user trading platform with multiple users' accounts with real-time position tracking, an institutional system that handles complex positions, including derivatives, multi-currency, and regulatory reporting, or an educational demo system. A simple system for learning about position-keeping concepts. For architectural demonstration, I think I'll choose the last one, but you can see that Bob is coming to this with really good questions, and it's going to start generating now. What does it want? What do I want to be able to do? Basic position tracking with market data, including real-time, comprehensive system, P&L, corporate action, splits, dividends, and advanced concepts. Because I want to go fast, I'm going to choose a basic one today. And what's my architectural style? Monolithic, microservice, event-driven, or agnostic? I'm going to go with agnostic for right now, because I want to focus on the architecture. And it has now given me a plan of what we're going to do. Core concepts, data model, system components, component interactions, key algorithms, API contracts, example workflows, and deployment. That looks like a great plan. And now we get to work. Now Bob is starting to generate, and it will generate for a little while, and I will pause talking and speed up the video. Okay, we have exactly the architecture that we were promised, and it asked me if it can save a file. It's now telling me exactly what it did and summarized it. And if I scroll, we can see exactly what we built. Even better, I'm going to ask Bob, help me visualize this architecture, please. I'm going to ask me to save the file because I chose the permissions. I only gave it permission to read, so I forced it to ask me when it writes. we're now creating the visualization. And now you can see, here's our visualization that we just created, our data model, data flows, workflows, interaction diagrams here. Imagine how long it would take me to write this by hand. The processing logic, I mean, this, even if it's not perfect, this is good enough that an expert can now start to interact with this and make it perfect. But this is just a giant time saver. We know that architecture always should come before code, and that's exactly what Bob's showing us here, and giving us an opportunity to review those architecture documents that we've been creating, which are all here. These are well documented. They're easy for us to understand. And so what I'm now going to do is convert this architecture to an implementation in Cobol. But I want to go a step further. I'm going to say targeting the IBM Z platform and its subsystems, DB2, CICS, and MQ. We now have a plan again. And the plan looks like this. We've already got our architectural work done. So we're going to define the DB2 schema, the copybooks, CICS transactions, stored procedures, MQ message handlers, JCL, and a deployment and implementation guide. That sounds very useful. So we'll get to work on it. And here we go. And now we've completed those tasks. Bob is summarizing all the tasks undertaken. We have all of the files. And what I'm going to do now is say, Bob, what I really wanted was a Python implementation. It's apologizing. But anyway, we're going to get our Python implementation now. And again, we now have a Python version. All of this is done very quickly. You can see the description here. We can see that it's well commented, easy to read, and very, very clear about what has been built. Now, I'm going to stop recording here, but obviously what I would do next is to say, help me test this, please, Bob. That's for the next video. I hope you've enjoyed getting a flavor of Bob and are as excited as I am about the potential of this kind of productivity. It's telling me here, by the way, that everything that I built is ready to go, ready to deploy, and ready to test. And we can see that here. It's giving us the API calls that would help us to do that. So we'll stop here. If you have questions about this, we'd love to answer. We'd love you to share your excitement around what you're seeing here and your feedback and questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy getting to know IBM Bob soon.